Hi everyone, this is my first week for my learning project and I'm gonna be trying to learn some card tricks. Now this week I won't be learning any tricks because there's a lot of different techniques used to make tricks look believable. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be learning how to do some false cuts, which basically just means it looks like you're shuffling the deck when you're really not, and that's kind of what a lot of card tricks use. So I'm going to be trying to learn a few today, so I'm going to see how I'll put the camera and show you guys, but I'm going to be following along to some videos on YouTube, and I'll have them linked in my blog post too. Okay, I think this is probably the best way for me to do it, but I'm going to be following along to a YouTube video and just kind of playing with the deck of cards here so you guys can see. I have Snoopy cards. I'm not going to be very good at this to begin with. I didn't realize how much like finger dexterity you needed, and I don't have very big hands, so it's actually kind of difficult for me to do some of these. I was trying earlier just to see, and yeah, it's kind of hard, but the YouTube video I'm going to be watching is just called Best Beginner Fancy False Cuts. It's from the channel Magic Decks, so I'm going to be watching along and kind of show you how it works, and then what I'll probably do is go through the video, show what I'm doing, and then I'll practice for a bit, and then once I am a little bit more confident, I'll come back and kind of show you how it all works. So I'm going to start playing the video, and we will see how it works. Now I have watched part of this video earlier just to see if I thought I could actually do it, and I think this one might be kind of interesting. It's a little fancier than maybe some basic ones, but I think it looks pretty cool. And again, I'll link this video if you want to watch it. I just have it off to the side here, and I'm listening using my headphones, so we'll see how it goes. So there's a lot of different like ways to hold a deck of cards. I didn't realize, but for this one we're going to be starting off like this. And the first step is called a swing cut. So basically you just have a deck of cards, and with your index finger you just take off the first little deck of cards and put them into your other hand. I'm not even that good at that part yet. Okay, and then the next part you just split it like that, again with your index finger. I'm gonna keep pausing the video, but yeah, for the first part I guess it's just you take the first little portion of cards, you swing it into your other hand, and then you split this deck, again all using your index finger. And so now I guess you have to swivel this packet, the top packet, and I'm just following along to the video as I'm doing this, but I guess you put your finger there and you like pivot it, and then put it down on top of this deck, but making sure it's there, and then you just do that. It doesn't really look as neat as the guy in the video, but we'll see. Oof, okay, he just did it all really fast. So maybe I'll just try and practice that again, and get the first part down before we move on. So I'm gonna do that, and then, oh no. Okay, that was a mess, but I kind of got it. So I'm just gonna keep trying this until I kind of get it nice and smooth. Okay, that was a little better. Cool. Yeah, I'll practice this a few more times. getting a little better. But yeah, I guess a key to doing it is just making it look fast. Okay, I think I'm ready to continue on with the video. Hold on. Okay, there we go. They're in that position. Okay, so now we have to okay, you're supposed to have them kind of on the tips of your fingers and have your index finger over here. Okay, so we're supposed to swivel. So when you're swiveling, I guess you want to keep this break in it. So when you have it in this hand, there's still a separation between the two decks. See, this is kind of hard for me because I don't have big hands, so it's very awkward to hold the cards like this. Oh dear. Okay, we were supposed to do something like that, and that was way too confusing. So I think I'm gonna watch this video a couple times, and then I'll come back and show you kind of the step-by-steps of that next part, because it's a little bit more complicated. Okay, so I watched the video a couple of times, and I think I kind of understand it a little bit more, so I'm gonna just try and go through the whole thing a few times. Again, we have the 4 of clubs on top, and when we get to the end, I'll see if I can do it. So I'm gonna do that, and again, like, I'm doing it really slowly at first. Okay, so that was kind of the first part, and now you're supposed to flip this over, and okay, this was the part that I had trouble with. You're supposed to make a tent like that using your one hand. I don't know exactly how that's supposed to go, but then all you're supposed to do is flip that down, I think. And if I did it right, hey, okay, cool. So, obviously this doesn't look very good, and it looks very obvious. But, whoops, hold on. If I just keep on practicing, it's just gonna get a lot smoother. Okay, that looked a little better. Yeah, so again, it looks like I'm shuffling the cards, but I'm not actually changing the order of them, and that's the key. So, stuff. But I think you kind of get the point. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. Honestly, I thought this one was going to take me a little bit longer to learn. Clearly, kind of clearly it does. But no. Okay. But I understand each part of it. It's just a little bit harder do it. Imagine, but again, you can see we're doing false cuts because top card. Actually, all the cards should be staying the same, although most of the time it only matters if like the top card or the bottom card stay the same. And it's kind of hard for me to not grab cards. That kind of last little bit needs some more work. I think I got this card. The first part is going a lot smoother. But again, that last part needs a little bit of work. But again, I'm gonna be doing stuff like this a lot throughout the tricks, so you will definitely be seeing this again, and then you'll also kind of learn how I'm gonna do the actual card tricks. I haven't. That's the first trick, or not trick, but like false cut. I guess I'm gonna learn. I think I want to learn a couple more, so I'll find a couple of other YouTube videos. Actually, I was looking this morning, and there's some. There's a really cool one called the Sybil cut. It's super complex, but I think I also want to learn that this week too. So this will be kind of the first part of learning how to do a false cut, and then I'll make another one. I feel like this was kind of an intermediate one. So maybe for the second part of the video, I will learn like a super basic one, and then this much more advanced one. So yeah, this was part 1, and then part 2 will be coming up.